Okay, we've all been there. You have a bunch of work to do, whether it's homework, paperwork, or whatever. You're tired, you don't even know where to start, and you really don't want to do it. Maybe you try to get a little done, you're scribbling on some math homework, but then you realize you have an Xbox and a TV right next to you. You also have a phone to play games and watch videos on. So you go do those things for hours and hours and hours, and then you realize that all that work is still there waiting for you. This is procrastination at its worst, and today, I'm going to talk about it. One instance of my procrastination has to do with this car. Kinda. Alrighty. So yeah, you might be wondering, Tyler, what do you mean by you procrastinated with a car? Well, this is not mine. Obviously, I did not buy this. I wish I could buy this type of car. But what I'm talking about in terms of procrastination with a car is my license. Now, my school, you're able to actually, we have something called an open lunch, which is pretty much what it just sounds like. You can go pretty much anywhere for lunch, as long as you have a car, license, of course. You have to buy like a parking spot, but you know. And that was huge. It's like, okay, open lunch, you know. I want to go places. I want to go to like McDonald's for lunch. That'd be sick. So getting a license was like a huge like goal of mine. And unfortunately it was for a while because nothing was happening. I got my permit. I waited 6 months past my birthday. Well, actually not 6 months, like 2 months after my birthday to get my permit. I wanted to get it as soon as possible. My birthday is in April, so I could have gotten my permit that April, but I had to wait 2 months because I wanted to do the permit test. Okay, all right, I fixed it. My camera fell. But anyways, we had an open lunch. You could go anywhere as long as you had a car, parking spot, license, of course. And of course, I want to go places for lunch, so getting a license was one of my main goals. That's where I procrastinated, kind of. So I got my permit in June of last year. My birthday was in April, so I could have gotten it in April, but I wanted to take my permit test. I live in New York, so you have to do like a permit test. I don't know if that's like, you know, nationwide. Probably, I hope so. But yeah, I could have taken the test in April, but it just took forever. It was like, blah, blah, blah. I was putting it off, you know, I couldn't find the school guy, so I was like, okay, whatever. It finally happened in June, and I was excited to drive. I was excited to, you know, eventually get my license 6 months from June. It would be in December. Now, again, like I said, I live in New York, so December's not a great month for weather-wise. It's very snowy. So I didn't really want to take my test then because I could have failed. I wasn't used to driving in the snow. So I was told to take it in February. Weather would be a lot better, and I could take it during February break. Didn't miss any school. So that sounded great. So by the time February hit, though, our car messed up. We had to get a whole new transmission. So I had to wait again until the transmission was fixed. Now, it was fixed, but I was just so scared to take the test. Like, I was probably ready. I was probably ready far before I took the test, but I was just way too scared. So I put it off and off, pretty much indefinitely. And then I was just like, okay, you know what? I have to do this. Like, I want to do this, so why don't I want to? That sounds weird coming out of my mouth, like saying it out loud, but I just didn't understand it. So I finally took the test, and I passed fine. I mean, I pretty much did good on everything. And yeah, I'm happy more than ever that I could drive the car finally. You guys saw in that shot, you know. Just me just driving a car to the grocery store. Yeah, I don't know why I procrastinated that, because it's something that I wanted, but I just still procrastinated it. Maybe I was just worried. I think that's what it was. I was just worried. I just let anxiety and fear get in my way. But yeah, I'm just happy I did it. So, yeah, feels good. So now we're going to segue into my most prevalent source of procrastination, which is surprisingly making videos. And it's funny because this video about procrastination is probably my most procrastinated video I've ever done. As you can see, I have a bunch of files, scripts, audio files, all for this video that I just haven't done anything with. And I don't understand why. Many people procrastinate because they're worried about the outcome of what they want to do. They're scared of what that might make them look like. And overall, they may just be lazy and they just don't want to do it. They might also have a fear of doing anything, putting anything to action. And that's kind of what's happening to me making videos over the past couple months at least. I don't know, I mean, I do good in school, I get good grades, I do good at my job outside of school, but this is like what I want to do for the rest of my life. I would love to become a director. That's a dream for me. And when everybody's talking about, oh, I'm going to go to college to be businessman, advertising, you know, those obviously hard to get into, but they're more stable sorts of professions. Being a filmmaker, you're not guaranteed to get, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars right out of the gate out of college. And that makes kind of working on your craft seem, you know, to some people like a waste of time and a waste of money. And it's kind of what's been floating around in my head for the past couple of months. I've just been kind of worried to do this because, you know, it might end up being a waste of money and waste of time. And that's why I procrastinated, because I feel like I could spend my time better elsewhere. But now I'm realizing that making videos makes me the happiest out of anything in the world. Obviously, I'm happy with a lot of other stuff in my life, but making videos it's just a sense of gratification for me. Generally, it just feels good. And I don't know, I mean, I guess I just gotta learn that, yeah, you know, filmmaking's hard. Everything in life is difficult. Obviously, you have to put your 100% effort into anything you want to do in order to be successful. And that goes the same thing for filmmaking. You just gotta give yourself the mentality that, yeah, you know what? Probably millions have failed doing this. But you can't think like that. You gotta think that, oh, I'm gonna have so much fun doing this. And in doing that, you're gonna make your best work. And yeah, it's hard to drill into your mind because you have everybody nagging at you like, oh, this isn't a real profession. This is just a phase. I've been making videos since as long as I can remember, probably about 7 years ago, maybe even later. And I'm just excited. I'm working on a short film. I'm working on various stuff alongside school and, you know, my other job. And yeah. I guess all this procrastination kind of amounted into something. All right. Seems like my best yet.